find a way to run from the city of the sun. You could have stayed, it's only over when the day is done. I never knew you was a runner, yeah. I mistook you for a son. It don't matter what we think when it's all over. 'Cause this is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah. This is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah.
Archie, is it fun?
Fun.
Fun.
After me. Ready? Happy?
Happy.
New?
New?
New.
Was wrong to say I wouldn't change a thing, 'cause in the story of our lives, the best of times through colored glass, time rolls on enough to let me move on past, but every little now and then it creeps on back to shape my smile.
All right, today is May 31st, 2020, and it's 6:35 a.m. So I'm just recording as much as I can before the kids are up. And right now, I'm video number 3. All right, so let's go back on Twitter, see what's going on here.
So we shall do what women do. We shall talk.
All right, this is where I left off on video 2. All right, you guys gonna see them in different days, but I don't know when I'm gonna. Over the summer, I'm gonna be very busy with the kids, going camping and all of this, so I won't have that much time to be recording. So I'm recording as much as I can today, and then schedule them on different days. Okay, all this stuff. Okay, this is the tweet now. All this story tells me is that nobody in the family or that the British Embassy has a Harry's personal cell phone number. Okay, this was under another. I feel like I read that already from either tweet 1 or 2. It's also confirmed that the royal family is just sitting on a stack of stories they think will hurt Harry or distract from their own failure, which is of course one of the reasons none of them have his phone number. Okay, you're probably right though. They don't have his personal number, but they've probably got personal numbers. Okay, not necessarily. They probably then pick up for any or many possible reason. But as Meghan suggests, the British media create news rather than just report it. It's clear that they sat on this info for 2 months and waited to release it as a distraction or deflection. All right, the deflection is William, who went to Scotland, who went to meet privately with someone who was for the monarchy. Okay.
In this car driving into Hollywood Palace today is the former Prime Minister Gordon Brown, who just this month launched a new campaign to reform Britain and offer an alternative to independence. Kensington Palace confirmed to Channel 4 News the meeting today took place, saying the Duke of Cambridge was listening to community views on the issue of independence. The First Minister, Nicola Sturgeon, also met Prince William, but he hasn't met with any other Scottish political leaders. One senior SNP source told us tonight the Duke's secret meeting with Gordon Brown would appear to be evidence of coordination between the Unionist campaign and the royal family. What was said in both meetings is unknown, but that these were the two political leaders Prince William chose to meet while in Scotland heightens the expectation that another referendum is coming down the line.
It does not matter if they do or not. The story is not supposed to be on TMZ, period. Okay, exactly. It's not only security breach, it's also breach of privacy. It's information for anyone with sinister intention. All right. If Harry had have a track phone prepaid with limited minutes sitting on a random shelf somewhere, shelf somewhere, and if they wanna call, they call that track phone, have limited access to me, and only be able to contact me when I'm home. Okay, let's see here. But if a ridiculous comment as how do you think he talks to his family, it's not unheard of to not wake up if phone ring, especially if it's not on silent. All right, maybe the phone wasn't on silence. All right, but anyway, so people, this is the thing about Harry not picking up the phone, and this is why I said in video 1 and 2 that the kind of narrative was squashed. All right, let's see this one. Okay, that's the same tweet. Also, they are thwarting the desperation to stop them conquering America. The appeal to pits of U.S. media where racists congregate the comment section like rats is fatal mistake to what is usually a non-political love for the monarchy and the U.S. Fox, Murder, page 6, TMZ. Okay, so that's that. They went to a lot of lengths to make sure Harry found out from them and not the media in the morning. Royal family wouldn't have looked good if he found out that way. Alright, so that's sad. Not even the U.S. Embassy. The story is a joke and should be treated with a competent of this. It deserves. TMZ is nuts. Alright, so the squad squashed this story narrative the minute it came out. Alright, next tweet. Let's see here. Alright, so this is a bit off topic. Alright, so I'm gonna read some of them here. Alright, if you're ever feeling down, or at least you're not the idiot author of this gem fan confession from 2013 claiming Simone Biles will never be a good all-rounder. Alright, so that's that. Look at her, so young. Okay, Simone Biles, the girl who only consistently scored over 14 on vault, is who guys think the US shot at the AAA title at World. Alright, so they already putting her down. Little did they know. Okay, I mean, these people still haven't learned. Those negative things really, how do you call this? Fuel people. All right, to be better of themselves. All right, 2 years on, no one will be talking about Simone Biles anymore. All right, so that was October 28th, 2013. All right, so that was the thing here. I mean, I don't follow gymnastics religiously, only when the Olympic comes and I watched it. But to follow those little small events and stuff like that, not me. But this person had receipt. Okay, my strong belief is that Biles will not be on AAA. She will be more of a specialist. My thinking is that she will be selected for Rio on vault. Time will tell if it will be for floor too. Biles kicks butt on vault and will only grow stronger over time. All right, so that seems to be a decent positive comment here. All right, this is an opinion piece. If you guys have here some of my opinion pieces, you'll be like, girl, go take a seat. All right, so this seems to be a reasonable thing from what she's saying here. All right, so I don't know. I think if I was into gymnastics, really following, maybe this is something I probably would have said myself. All right, let's see here. I'm 99.9% sure Simone Biles won't last more than 2 years in elite gymnastics. I don't think I'll be saying something like that, but they said it. All right, that was October 24th, 2013. That's when they said. But now, guess what? She's in the book. Things is naming after her. All right, they even scoring her low score. Man, look at those quad, all the muscle development. Okay, the hamstring, everything. The glutes, all the muscles. Let's see here. These people should just say, like I always say to myself. I'm laughing because I already know what I said. I can do everything Simone Biles does in my head only. There's the screaming face screaming in fear, and the scrunching grimace face. Okay, I don't want to show you because I'm just that good. That should make them sleep well at night. Okay, if I can do it, so can anyone. Simone Biles is just that good. All right, I'm not a jealous person. All right, if you tell yourself you're jealous, just say it, you're jealous. But you know, all right, and all these people were white. Right, they think it's their sports event. First black woman to run for US got same BS, especially as they were clearly for better. The hatred was vile and not limited to teammates. Even the president of the United States mistreated them for daring to be better than white women. The epitome and anything reminds of dancers in New York City endless. Okay, let's see. So much hate, and for what? Yeah, blackness and it's all greatness. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. The hateful. I mean, they want them. See, they want themselves to be the best. The perfection that they're looking for is in their head, but they're so focused on putting the others down so they could look good that they're not even working on themselves. You see what I'm saying? If they work on themselves and forget about the hate, maybe they will be at that level. Look at this. You have a very small handful of African American who get the chance to do that. And when they do, they master it. Why is that? Because they focus on themselves. They're not worrying about hate all around them. They should, by now, they should get the point, the memo that you need to focus on yourself to be a better person. Look at Harry, for instance. All right, he's focusing on himself. When you look at Harry now, pictures of himself now compared to when he was in the UK, it's completely different person. All right, you see his upper body, his broad shoulders, his face look much younger. All right, when you focus on yourself and think, it's not being selfish. Guess what? If you're on a plane and the plane is going down, the first thing that they tell you is to put your mask on first. Then you worry about the person next to you. All right, so it's not being selfish, focusing on yourself. All right, it's being mentally ready for the future, a well-being of your life and stuff like that. Because when you're on your deathbed, you're sick, you can move, you want to do things, but guess what? You have to wait for someone to do it for you at their own time. All right, so this is the thing many of these people still don't get. I don't think they will get it, but they're so worried about the others as doing so well on themselves. Okay, this is hilarious. Why did I? You're kidding. Let's see that. Okay, so that's her with PDD. Alright, so that's something different. I saw it, I just bookmarked it for me to come to it a little time to look into it. Alright, this is Professor, and I come across this part, and then I realized it was a thread. Alright, hence why it called it a vast right-wing conspiracy, and said Meghan is the front of a right-wing culture war, but people are sometimes slow to catching onto things. It's almost like the propaganda tweet that I think it was in video 1. Alright, so this is another version of it where Professor is pointing it out. Okay, the Heritage Foundation had a program about her. Just yesterday, Fox News linked Harry and Oprah to defund the Okay, to defund the police. Why do they think Trump and PIERS have been relentlessly on her case for years? It sells quite successfully. You need these figures to drum up hate and distract people when you have no good policies. All right, this is exactly same thing. The tweet that I come across in video 1. All right, you guys probably see it in different days because I'm gonna schedule those videos in different days. All right, but look at the date. All right, this one is gonna be video 3 of whatever if I do another video. All right, this has been coming for years and people have been slow to see it. All right, so professor is bringing the same point as the other UK person was talking about. Okay, flashback. Okay, let's look at this here. Deeper about how we see the world, whether we are either, oh, that's the guy he retweeted. Okay, that's the guy in video 1. Yep, Barrister Liberal Center. All right, that's the one I read in video 1, so I'm not gonna go into it. I did this in video number 1. All right, that's the one I was mentioning. All right, flashback to almost 2 years ago, stage 4, where we are today, branding the Sussexes as privileged, out of touch leftists. While this might seem desperate, I think this is the most dangerous stage. Political attack are highly effective and people make harsh judgment once they assume someone is on the other. All right, let's see here. Oh my God, that was a long tweet. All right, side on the other side. Thus, by using shorthand terms like SJW and woke, they make liberalness stick to the Sussexes. People on the right knows the ridicule anyone who is woke, so it's triggered an automatic response. This is highly effective and polarizing people as well. This is a straight out of the US GOP playbook, and it works. Hence why you saw all the uproar over Vogue. The UK media knew that as soon as they connect Meghan with some left-wing people, they could push all manner of hate her way. Who cares about the cause is leftist conspiracy. Stage always ism. So while the attack and tactic change, the racism, sexism, classism, xenophobia are there to tie everything together. For example, the expectation that they should be able to have as much access to Meghan as they want has racist and sexist implication. And this is why the other one said, oh, we made a plea for them to see Meghan, but if the palace will let us speak, yes, we have been wrong, but if they, like, because they've been wrong, so therefore you must give us access to Meghan, so their positive coverage will be something. Harry was not having it.
4 times I asked the palace, or maybe 3 times I asked the palace, if we, as a media group, could meet Meghan, and it never happened. And I think if we had have met her, and if she'd have met us, things might have been different. You know, might see that we're human and she's human. Unfortunately, she did get some bad press, and that was a mistake. But you know, we asked for forgiveness and please come back because you know, this is a great country and the royal family are very important to us all.
Harry let it be known and said, nope, I don't care what you vote, you're not gonna have access to my wife. All right, let me continue here. The choice of protocol stories has classist implication. The inability to fit has a xenophobic implication. It's all very human, but there is history, structure, and greedy people behind this entire mess. This is the thing here. I've said in another video, whenever they see people are catching up to their scheme, and then they throw a dog bone and say, here, go chase the racism kind of topic kind of thing. All right, so that's that. All right, important footnote. Remember, this left versus right thing is not a fair right when it comes to royal. A good number of people on the left are Republicans, so they're not going to speak up and or care about any royal. Thus, even some of the left withdrew, and strangely enough. Reading this 18 months later is wild. I'm so glad social media, anti-Oprah, and non-Murdoch US media exists. That's all I can say. All right, my word, I see how long some of us have been engaged in this fight. Respect. All right. Wow, that was since 2019. Agree. That's why, okay, I can see this here. This is a tweet from a suspended account. Okay, they suspend that account. Okay, agreed. That's why despite the bad timing, I've taken hours out of my schedule to drive home. The far point. Okay. All right. So that was that. I didn't even know it was in 2019. Someone must have retweeted it for it to come on my thing for me to see it. But whatever it was, I thought it was very interesting. And look at this. And this tweet. Now I'm wondering if that tweet was part of, where is it? I don't see it no more. Okay, was something that I saw that probably triggered it for it to come on my timeline. All right, next tweet. Let's see here. All right, they never knew the whole Harry. My heart aches for little Harry. Look at him thinking. His little face. Oh my goodness. All right, see those pics when he is acting protective of his mom. Those breaks my heart. He's protecting his wife the way his father should have protected Diana. Okay, I think the biggest fear that the royal family courtiers has always had is an unleashed Prince Harry. Adults see the spark and specialty in children. Charles saw it, William saw it. They were shackling him, but as Diana was saying, I'm coming out. Okay, that's been the most stunning thing to me, just how massively they were stifling him. He's an enormous, intelligent, and talented person. Yep, that's exactly that. I agree. He was the baby and left without a mother. That's the thing sometimes I can't think about. I can't imagine him. I know, I think I bought it in one, I think it was my review on chapter 7. I didn't finish the review yet. When I was in the car recording, I was like, I just can't imagine after Princess Diana died and little Harry, a 12-year-old, in the palace. All right, I know I brought this up before, and some of you have said there's nanny and stuff. It's not the same. It's not the same. It's not the same. So, you know, when you have a phone call to call your mother or something like that, phew, that's very, very heartbreaking. But let me read this. I agree. He was the baby left without a mother. She hugged him and kissed him, and no one else ever did. That's right. All they care about was Baldy. That's true. That is exactly that. Since the mom died, nah, none of that ever happened. And I've said this in other videos. I mean, I try to bring that up, but the way sometimes when I try to bring a point, I entangle myself into as if for Harry to treat Meghan the same way as his mom. But my point was I was entangling my own and my own analysis. But this is the point here. This person just made it clear here that since his mom died, no one ever really kisses him and hug him and see him like the person that he is. Yes, he's had other girlfriend. It's not the same. I think when he met Meghan pretty much, I think, just be herself and tell it like it is, and that just hit a nerve somewhere in Harry in a good way to say, this is a woman I want. All right, where most people who probably would have met him would be afraid to say certain things because he's a prince. But Meghan, on the other hand, who's like, yo, man, your anger, I don't like that. Go get some help, okay? Go get some help and this kind of thing. So Harry saw that and said, that's the woman I want. He didn't see me. She didn't see me as a prince and this and that. And then you see the person that he's become. You could see it from outside. So which means the inside changed as well. All right. And that's why, you know, even when you see when they were walking, if you look at some of my old videos where I talk about when they hold hand, maybe it's a confirmation, they support each other, not even knowing all of the nonsense that they were dealing with. All right. This is why I put the dates on my thing. Well, you could go on the time that they publish. Well, it's kind of a weird also because when I record these things, it's not the same time it published. So you could use the published dates as a form of reference, but the date that I put on the title is when I record them. All right, they already knew him, but they refused to look. Quote, you should have it in any other way. And quote, it's terrible. He's healing by helping others and making sure Archie and baby girl won't have that awful life. Okay, he looks so sweet here. Cute little boy. All right, next tweet. Oh my goodness, I'm just half of it here. Oh my God, this was so funny. I had to share it. All right, but haha, even the Jamaican language is aggressive as fuck. All right, this one was funny.
Hello there. Language spoken in Jamaica. What? Patois and English.
You're gonna laugh.
Okay? What are you doing here? Away do ya? It is mine. See me! Where are you going? Away I go! Come back here. Come back here, sir.
His face.
Why did you call me? Away you call me for? Hello there. Language spoken.
Okay, I had to show it because I found it so hilarious. My kids were looking at me in the tent laughing crazy hysterically. That was because of that. The way he screamed every sentence with extreme violence. I'm so happy I'm lying down already because I'm dying. Oh my God, it's true though. He has the patois down to see. Okay, this had me laughing because I never associate the dialect with aggressiveness, but I detect no lies. The young lad woke up today and chose violence because we wanna people ethno see what not play. Okay, I can't read it properly. All right, next tweet. I hope you had a laugh on this because I thought it was funny. Turns out that wasn't her only option. Let's see here. Okay, The Guardian. Meghan wins copyright claim against Mel on Sunday over letter. Okay. Meghan wins privacy case against Mel on Sunday. Alright, so that was that. Okay, her only option is to drop her lawsuit and walk away. The tabloid do not want to settle because they have a case and she doesn't have one. Okay, that's what they want you to think. Alright, if you look into things and you know you're right, believe me, I told you the story. I don't even want to go there because I could wonder what I did with my 35 cents that they tried to steal from my credit card. And then meanwhile, he knows. Alright, he was trying to frame me to do something else and I wasn't falling for it. And then when I tried to get my money back, my entire money back, he won't let it go. So I called him to court for 35 cents that he stole the year before and the year after. The year that he tried to accuse me of this nonsense. My goodness. But when you know your truth, you stick to your truth. Alright, let the judge see what it is. Alright, the tabloid do not want to settle because they have a case and she doesn't have one. I think she is already humiliated because the court threw out some of her lawsuit. Alright, that's what they thought. Alright, that's what they thought. Alright, Meghan was like, nope, I'm still sticking to it. My whole point, if you guys seen some of my old tweets when those copyright things were coming and when they threw stuff out, look, it was a bit disappointing, but when I look at whole everything and said the foundation of stuff still remain. It is whether who's the owner of the copyright of the letter. That was the foundation of thing. All right, so I wasn't worried too much about it. The only thing that worried me if they had a bogus judge. Okay, I see Messi Marlene had an opinion too. All right, let's see here. Okay, expert tell Meghan Markle get out now after blow and tabloid. Okay, they know exactly what they were doing. Why would you give an easy thing like that? She should have concentrate on things copyright. The Mail had no legal right to publish the letter without her permission as she owned the words. Alright, so that's that. Okay, why are they so concentrated about her dealings? Okay, another one. Expert tell Meghan Markle get out now after blow and tabloid privacy case newsweek.com. Alright, you have to admire Meghan's determination because almost everyone was probably telling her to withdraw the case. Like me too. Alright, they were saying, my family was saying 35 cents, just let it go. I was like, no. Alright, with that 35 cents, guess what? There's $1,000 more into it he was trying to take. Alright, but I caught him only on the 35 cents thing here. Alright, when you know your and then come to find out he was taking little money here and there from other people. Think about it. If you steal a penny, alright, most people will let a penny go because it's just 1 cent. But if you have 100 people, you take 100 penny from them, it becomes a full dollar. But think about it, 35 cents. If you take 35 cents from somebody, let's say 100 people, guess how much this is? It's $35. But if you take, let's say, 35 cents, all right, let's say if the gym had a lot of people, let's say 1,000 people, well, just to make it easy, 1,000 people, it would be $350. Okay, $350. So he knew what he was doing, and he played with the numbers. He make numbers. You'll be surprised when you look at the thing. This is why I was keeping a close eye on him, and then he realized I got him, and he started accusing me of some BS, and that's when I was like, I want out. Give me back my money. You will be surprised how certain numbers, the actual number was supposed to be, and how he changed the number. All right, some numbers can easily be looked for different numbers. Let's say a 0 could turn into a 6, okay, or a 6 can to a 8. All right, when you look at the numbers, those kind of things. So he was changing numbers to the higher number for him to pack it. All right, so these are the things that was going on, and I got him on it, and then I wasn't gonna stop. But anyway, so that's that. Meghan knew what she had. There's no reason for her to let it go. She knew her right, and then she probably spoke to the right person, her lawyer, and said, look at this. This is what's going on. What do you think? And then they advise him and advise her and what to go, and say, all right, file it. Let's get it done. All right. Anything else was just noise. Okay, next tweet. All right, been watching the Royal Beat podcast. Fat Jobo was about to have a stroke. He and Miss Cello Nichols have finally acknowledged that the American support for the Sussexes is bigger than ever, and it will be hard for the Cams to compete on American soil. We could have told them that. All right, they both look so depressed. They realized that the support for the Cambridge was going down in the U.S. I will add in the world. That's why they are writing all those fake opinion articles. Kate the Great, will our future king? They know it's BS. They are worried. All right. I wish I knew how to copy small segment, but their faces is priceless. You can feel the defeat on their face. I love it. The Sussexes are taking over this little island. All right. Why are they worried about the U.S.? They are still popular in Britain, and since the country they'll be head of one day, that's all that should matter, right? When you look at, there was a little conversation that was going on in the comment section, where the Europeans are going back to their old ways. All right, go back to Africa, taking control of the land in some shape or form. And when I said, when you look at South America, the people that's coming out of South America are white people. All right, so they already took control of that. I think the last bit to connect everything was the U.S., the 2020 election. But, and then you have Harry who come in the U.S. with Meghan, and, the 20 election did not go according to their plan. And then you have Meghan and Harry who moved to the U.S., sort of put a gap to that. And if you look at Canada, okay, I'm not too familiar with a lot of Canadian politics, but you were seeing some right-wing type of American kind of talking point in Canada also. So that was gonna connect the gap here. All right, so the U.S. election pretty much cut the lifeline out of it, and then we are in a, how will I say that, and life support right now. All right, so we are still in a fight. You see people from the South in the United States are still trying to prevent people from voting and put all sort of restriction. All right, so the fight is still on. They thought they were gonna have it, but nah, we are hanging on a lifeline right now. All right, so that's what's going on here. Let's go to the next. All right, there's a prayer, so that's good. I won't have to look for a prayer. All right, a prayer for Has, Meg, Arch, baby girl. Okay, and Miss Doria. Lord, please receive our prayer that we learned from your son. Bless this day for the Sussexes, their community and supporters. Destroy all evil against them and return them tenfold to their senders. Protect Harry, Meghan, Archie, baby Sussex, and Doria. And Jesus, amen. All right, she used that picture. That's nice. All right. The Lord's Prayer. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. From thine to the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever and ever. Amen. Matthew 6:9-13. All right, so that's that. Amen. Next tweet. 8-year-old wake up at 7 a.m. to get rid of 2 spiders mining. Okay, that's Dr. Shola Mosha Gabamimu who posted that. All right, so since I have so much, I'm just gonna skip it. All right, so next tweet. I'm glad Harry got an extra 6 hours of sleep before waking up and dealing with Prince Philip there. Or what else are we supposed to do with this information? That was the thing that was going on Saturday. The squad was just scratching those silly narrative left and right. That was the TMZ here. That's me responding. Sometime when you ate in the middle of, I don't know, something went wrong here. I don't know what I meant here. In the middle, I think that's meant. When you're in the middle of husband duty, you got to finish the job before pick up the phone. A 99-year-old man medical issue, they knew it was going to be his adios. Okay, what can a grandson miles away will have done? The rest of the family or distance away. Harry must be Superman. Okay, then you not know Harry has the power to raise the dead. Did. All right. Who said they were sleeping? Oh, I love the squaddies. You say like it to be no missing word. I love it. LOL. The stuff they saved to cover for Baldy. Haha. I don't know if it's true or not, but I'm guessing that the palace wanted to release the news and they want Harry finding out via the press. Oh, please. All right. Okay. All right. So that's that. Let me see. When someone is about to die, it helps a lot if someone is relaxed and if you can be near. Occupy yourself with something else. The spirit is less drawn to family and free to release itself from human worry. Well, that is what we believe. So Harry was again on point. If true, this is not a story that makes Harry look bad. Who the hell uses protocol to contact a family member to tell him his grandfather died? This is one more thing to show how dysfunctional and out of touch the royal family is. Charles or Will could have called. Why didn't they? All right, so there's more thing that they just squashed that. They probably told TMZ to just point that or wherever or tweet about that, and then bam, the squad went at work and dismissed it right away. All right, next tweet. I'm listening to Armchair Expert podcast episode with Prince Harry, and he adores Meghan, and she saved him emotionally. You cannot convince me otherwise. After listening to this episode, he is such an handsome guy, or awesome guy. He's too good for the royal family. All right, they have been using him for a condom all his life. That's why he considered quitting that show in his 20s. William is desperate to have someone his tabloid amigos can use to divert attention when he effed up, like the Scotland fiasco. All right, let's see. Prince Harry, I consider quitting royal family, but staying because of the Queen. Okay, Prince Harry has revealed he wanted out of the royal family in favor of more ordinary life and an extraordinary interview. All right, let's see. Harry was given the option of staying in the army, but he opted to become a working senior royal. As some point out, has to take a share of the responsibility for the decision they make. All right, so he did what he had to do. All right, the royal family decided to let 4 years of Smear Lake from the palace to the royal ruler. Okay, not one pushback from the royal family to defend Harry. That decision resulted in this. All right, that's why he left. All right, epic fail. You reap the hate you saw. Okay, let's see here. All right, nearly 2/3 of Trump voters disapprove of Meghan Markle, while Biden voters overwhelmingly like her poll. All right, that was April 18, 2021. Let's see here. There they are. Went to the Capitol and destroyed things. Okay, Canadian-backed Meghan Markle want no role for royal family and Canada poll. All right, March 18, 2021. Okay, revenge is not in my plan. You'll F yourself on your own. Alright, so yeah, they're just doing their thing. They're just doing their thing. Alright, let's see. Actually, Harry complained to the press and William backed him up on it. Do you know how many staff are at the palace and how many people interact with them? You can blame the royals. Okay, this is excuses. Okay, receive very positive press until the hypocritical action were being highlighted. Let's see, William never backed him, by the way. There's one in particular I could remember on top of my head. He's not going to put his arm around his brother anymore. All right, that was some feeble statement by courtiers to hide William racism very early on in the relationship. I mean, they doing the thing. Why they not comfortable to come out of it? Alright, gotta give William kudos for the time and energy his team spent on stalking and trolling his brother and his family. What a farmer he is. Okay, Lily, I'm ginger and fabulous. Alright, let me go to the next tweet. What are we witnessing now is Harry unleashed. Every project, every campaign, every job, every time he uses his voice. For so long he was a prop and a scapegoat used as a sidekick. I assure you that he was told to lessen himself as well. Now his vision, dream are a reality. Okay, it also proved how so many of the joint project were actually Harry's passed off as joint to embiggen the mediocre, and I mean really mediocre ones. Alright, the minute I saw about heads fit and all of that, alright, I knew it was Harry's thing. Okay, Harry was simply born to be great. Meghan born to be great. Their two lives collided. Alright, let's see here. 100%. Vision being the operation word here. Alright, next tweet. Okay, that's that. Alright, so I saw this and I thought I bookmark it again. Okay, she knew how important it was to people to be heard. Alright, let's see if it's just for a second. Okay, there's no sound. Alright, so that's that. Alright, dignity. She understood that no matter how poor people are, we must respect their dignity. With one act, she reinforced that lady dignity. See how she shoved the camera away from the lady's face. The look, she said so much with that dignity and respect. Yeah, she's like, please wait. Alright, she said. Let's see here.
Cut the cameras. Dead ass. Cut the cameras. Dead ass.
The squad finds something for everything. Alright, why she removed the mic? Okay, that's not a mic, that's a camera. And it's focusing on Diana, ignoring the other women present who are actually speaking. Okay, it's not a camera, it's a mic, a tape recorder. She shoved it because she wanted to hear the woman next to her talk. The translator and the mic and tape recorder focus on the woman's word. Alright, man, why she had to leave? She could have changed the world. The world could have been a better if she was still with us. That's the reason. Look at where we are now. This is the kind of world these people want to live. There's a video I remember I talk about where when these people go trying to revolutionize things, or bringing new whatever, I forgot which video it was. It's just destruction after destruction after destruction. When they come to a place where you see greenery, trees, planting, all sort of life there, but as they go through, it's destroyed. They destroy it. All right, so that's these people. Look where we are now. All right, they just right in front of our eyes, they're destroying everything. All right, look at the pandemic, for instance. Look how many people die. All right, Princess Diana will always be our queen of hearts. She was such a beautiful, humble, amazing woman. Okay, that should be an amazing woman. She will still be loved throughout the world forever, never will be forgotten ever. Prince Harry did the same exact thing. His mother in Morocco when he was tasting the food. All right, that's that. Let's go to another tweet. 45. All right, the royal family announced that the dude was dead 2 months ago, even though he'd been dead for at least 5 years. Harry went to the funeral. Who gives a shit about a 3 a.m. phone call? It's not Hillary Clinton. The world needed better PR. All right, it's never not a good time to post this, and when it posted, you're required to watch it. You're required to watch it at least 3 times in a row. I don't make the rules. That's the squad. All right, I know I'm gonna be flagged. Let me see. Every time we come across it, it's always funny, like she said. I keep getting push notification about the royal family. It's very obvious they're pushing William and Kate to ramp up their charitable public appearance. Okay, William and Kate not comfortable with their position and who they are. They are competing with everyone under the sun, even those that are not in line for the nasty Ghislaine Maxwell throne. The damn throne is hereditary. It seems they are not aware of that or no idea what that means. Okay, I'm just tired. The PR is going exactly what they wanted to. Okay, reminding people that their white supremacy mascot will always be mad that Diana's youngest son said it out. Alright, the real monster are the ones trying to wake up the father of a small child at 3 a.m. He need that sleep. That is so true. Right? Like why couldn't they have waited until 6 or 7 Pacific time to call him? Prince Philip's status wasn't going to change. And why didn't a reminder of the family call him instead of an embassy? So strange. All right, they're trying to distract from William Gaff on Scotland. All right, we have to make sure to bring that out. Okay, true, Philip was dead a long time ago. All right, next tweet. This one was kind of funny, but I'm not going to show it. I did that one. Okay, I love how literally everyone non-squatty are now catching on the royal family and media habitual ploy of creating full story about Meghan and Harry whenever the blend make a mess to divert attention. All right, every time I come with tweets like that, I can't help it but to think of Tina and Michelle, because they saw this right out of the gate. They were making their point with that small mic that they have. Okay, with that small mic that they have, they amplified. All right, so never forget Michelle and Tina. Never forget her. All right, because I came across her. I've told you the story before. When I first found out why they why the UK tabloid is talking so negative about Meghan all of a sudden. And then I told you guys, I went on Twitter. I've had Twitter for years, all right, since 2009, but never touch it. I didn't even know how to operate Twitter, okay? So when I went to my old account, and to see who's going through that same thing, and I think Tina had retweeted something about Omid Scobie. I didn't know who Omid Scobie was, right? And I don't know how Twitter worked. So it was that unwritten rule where I tag somebody or something like that. And I put my response and with the tag in it, and Tina responded very nicely, I have to say. All right, she said, "Can you please remove that tweet? I didn't tag the person, so why did you tag him?" And then she said, "If you don't remove it, I'm gonna block you." My response was like, go ahead, because I was so freaking mad with all those negative comment that was going on. I was on a mission at that time, not knowing she was the founder of the squad. Later on, I find out that's who she was and all of that, the Omid Scobie and all of that. I didn't know who Omid Scobie was or anything like that. So I learned, and I mean, I have to say, she did say it in a nice way, but I was in my anger mode. I was like, go ahead, you could block me. You're not going to stop me from talking. But now I know the rule and a little bit more understanding with social media and Twitter world and stuff. All right, so that's that. Next tweet. Let's see here. The royal family has been clowning every weekend for how long now? Okay, the attack team is serious, rich model, future S. All right, so that's people tweeting random stuff. All right, next tweet. I'm so glad he's no longer in the shadow. His family may have considered him a spare, but fate has shown us that he's meant to be the leader. I'm so happy for him and thrilled that he's been so well received around the world. All right, so there it is. There's the pictures. He loves to put his hand like that. All right, let's see some comment. This my prince went to tour of Afghanistan wars, yet he lost his military title, but the stupid brother that was so pampered kept his without any tour or tours. What a shame to the royal family. We need to scrap the royal family. Okay, I just pray for the Shambridge's future two spares to take example from Prince Harry, because we are in the jet age era. The monarchy might be abolished, so the kids have to study what they like in school. I know after Lilibet is gone, many royal family will change their way out of doing things, because Prince Charles slammed monarchy. There's the laugh. Okay, I believe Harry and Meghan will continue to climb as world leaders, two very compassionate humanitarians that are in sync with each other. Their climbing into stratosphere doesn't take away from anyone else. It will raise all of us to do more and be better for others. Okay, very true. Diana saw the leadership quality in him very early and groomed him. She nicknamed him Good King Harry as an encouragement to use his natural trait to do good elsewhere. Harry responded by just being himself, the leader he was born to be, and the world loved his genuineness. And the thing is that Princess Diana was a teacher, okay, a kindergarten teacher, so she was able to spot certain things on his in her kids. All right, I always admire Harry for his bravery and duty to HRH, Great Britain, and the Commonwealth. To suggest he is considered a spare a media term by his family is insulting to him and his family. Talking publicly about his own family makes him unpopular, not well received. Okay, he's the second most popular royal after the Queen. Not bad for a sixth in line. Okay, Diana saw that from the beginning. She never saw him as a spare anything. Okay, I always loved the guy Mom used to say, you were different. She said one of those boys will change the way things are. She foresee a lot of things. We are all happy for Prince Harry. There is a very good story about him in People magazine, where I couldn't agree more. All right, so next tweet. I think I'm going to be doing one more video, and then that'll be the one that I bookmarked yesterday. All right. Why does the Telegraph, a British newspaper, still have reporters talking the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, who they helped to drive out of the UK, mining every trivial US source they can for information on the couple? Why not focus on the relevant taxpayers-funded royals instead? Okay, they search for news about the Sussexes, report on them, then turn around and say they talk too much and bring up, quote, I thought they wanted privacy. Are these reporters children or adults? Because they act like they got no sense. All right. The Sussexes bring the most traffic to their platform. The Telegraph is the pillar of the establishment, which believe that Harry and Meghan have undermined them. They want to destroy them like they did to Diana. Basically, they have no morals. Okay, oh, I see. Good is craving option, because it will have people realize that working royals don't do shit except for William meddling in the press and politics. That for someone who have no really common sense, and he's putting himself in so many things. I mean, he might play dumb, but when he does things, is to destroy stuff. All right, because they know they're popular or savage, who thrive on dislike and hatred for people who don't look like them. So capitalize on the hatred of their readers by fanning the flame, peddling the most outrageous lies about Meghan. It's a win-win for them, really. Can we ask the guy with the yellow teeth? Oh my God, the shameless establishment directive. All right, next tweet. Okay, there's this picture here. It's interesting to me how the Sussexes are acting more like a royal family should, communicating through their official website and legitimate news outlet, bringing out grassroots projects that direct impact public, inspiring hope and unity across geography, racial division. Grand Pacific Hotel. All right, let's see it. And the Windsors are acting more like celebrities, leaking information to tabloid, vying for good press through pap walks and paid puff pieces. Hey, I remember this. Whatever happened to that? I'm telling you, the squad, every time the royal bring their nonsense here, reinventing themselves, the squad just scratch it. All right, coming to open a random shop associating with charities for appearance sake, solidifying and representing national and racial division. Let's see here. Okay, this is the best description for them. LOL. What was Sophie doing from this whilst everyone is upright? Okay, right there. Anyway, the sight of them. Alright, and making fools of themselves all around. And look at those ugly clothes they have on. Looks like they stuck in the 1950s. Just look at the stupid Ford Fiesta, will ya? Hence the problem. LOL. Wow. I saw this. What was that? Yep, the Sussexes land their own, and the Windsors just fall flat on their faces. Oh my God! Just looking at it, that hurts. The squad is there. Don't try this at home or anywhere. And land it there. Oh God. Oh, I just feel like my brain bounced. Oh, that hurts. That hurts. That hurts. Let's see here. Ooh. That's how it feels every time the world or the British media try to elevate Kendrick's and she just deflates. Okay, the latest of which she has now replaced Phil. They cannot afford Meghan's relatability and Harry's appeal. Where is 8 seconds? When rats know you broke and you can't afford poison. Oh, that's a rat? They do. That little thing is strong to get. Where is my scorecard? I beg. Okay. Next tweet. Let's do this. Alright, that's it. Alright. Meghan being named the most iconic royal I know. That's right. That's the cheers. Alright. All you ugly bitches and my comments that are upset I can care less. Go outside, kick a ball, play with your kids. Prince Harry is not going to F you. Oh my God. Oh my God, this is the squad. They savage. Also, numbers don't lie, and that future queen of yours just don't make the cut. Sucks to suck, but that's not Meghan's problem. LOL, and that's on Mary. Okay, and that's on who? Okay, it's really funny how they're always waiting to pounce on any post about Meghan. All right, that's this. Let's see here. Alright, that's the original here. Okay, that's why the girls are mad and some of them whack a smear campaign to try to bring her down, lying about her making them cry. The fraud were exposed and they have been bitter ever since. The deranged girlies are so mad about it, meltdown galore there by the comment section. It sucks. But them gathering in one place, it makes it easier for me to report and block their accounts. Okay, they mean current within the last year. Alright, Meghan Markle is gorgeous. Yeah, this is nice. Okay, yep, we love our fave. Alright, what is this? I've been on back and forth with Karen having a meltdown over that. Okay, I was wondering how they are doing that statement. Oh my God. I'm sure there's music, so I'm not even gonna put the music. Alright, so that's that. Alright, so it's playing over again. Alright, let's go to the next tweet. There's this one. Their love language is testimony to, quote, with a fantastic team and we know we are, end quote, and it's the cutest thing. Alright, there's this here. When they know what they have, no one can disrupt their tunnel vision. They just that good of a team. That should get any lazy couple jealous. Alright, these two would have done fantastic thing for the Commonwealth if they just been allowed to get on with it instead of being hounded out of the country. Yep, yes, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. Alright, hopefully they will live ever after. Hopefully they will live ever after. Okay, they are so cute. I love. Alright, so this is a little bit political. I think I was mentioning this on video 1 regarding what is it, Texas thing, and I wrote here, there's a side note, not just the Sussex topic. This tweet reflects why this fight is bigger than all of us. We all play a small role in how our kids' future will be. Since I have a small platform and since many of you have a busy life and enough time to give me a few minutes of your time a day to listen to me, so therefore I must share with you important information. This what this next tweet is about. I don't know much about this representative in Texas, okay, but he stood up to fight the fight on behalf of our children, and he is a white man, by the way. I just wanted to point this out. All right, it's a minute and 40 seconds.
When you look at this side-by-side comparison throughout the bill, it reads like a how-to guide in historical whitewashing. Are you aware that this new version of the bill from the Senate removes the writings of Frederick Douglass?
I am.
Are you aware that this new version of the bill from the Senate removes the writings of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.?
Yes.
Are you aware that this new version of the bill from the Senate removes the history of Native Americans?
The way the bill is laid out,
that's a yes or no question.
Because we were very clear that we could not be conclusive about every single document out there that we could. I'm going to give you an answer. This isn't a trial. I'm going to give you an answer.
Okay, I'm ready for the answer.
The way it's set out is so that a teacher can go to different documents in different authors by which to teach from. It's by no means meant to be a conclusive list.
Let me just ask you one more time. Are you aware that this new version of the bill from the Senate removes the history of Native Americans? It's on page 3 of the side-by-side if you don't have it in front of you.
Then I believe you.
Okay. Are you aware that this new version of the bill removes mentions of Cesar Chavez?
Yes.
Are you aware that this new version of the bill removes mentions of Susan B. Anthony?
Yes, I am.
Yet the new version of the bill from the Senate, this is not the bill we all passed as a House, but the Senate's version, it still includes the writings of Alexis de Tocqueville, and he's not even an American. Could that be because he's a white man?
Not exactly.
You see? This is the thing here. This is why I said sometimes there's level of, see people for who they are. This is a young white man who's fighting the fight. All right? So some of you don't just rely on the school. When I be mentioning my psychology 101, all right, telling me some nonsense. Yeah. She's telling me some stuff that I agree with and don't try to understand me. So therefore, because she's passing me, I did what she wanted to do. But guess what? The topics that were raised in the classroom, I went and searched it myself and look at other things to back up some of my claim. So come to find out, all I had to do was spit back whatever the teacher said in the classroom. I bring my audio thing to record her and then memorize her nonsense and just spit it right back at her. All right, so this is the thing here. This is a fight that is going on. All right, so I'm not gonna play anymore because this is the thing here. All right, let's go to the next one. I thought this one was kind of funny. All right, this is the squad. They don't need to put crazy negative tweets to go out. Look at it. That was it. Sussex squad. That's it. That was the tweet. All right, and that's me responded to it. Back at you. All right, there it is. They all start responding. All right, with their GIF. All right, there it is. Everyone had their own. All right, so that was that. I thought I'd share that because this is what the squad, they don't have to go dig deep to some nonsense to put someone else down. All right, let's see here. All right, let's see. Something is not right. Are nurses giving injection of any kind without gloves now? All right, the picture had to do with, let's see if I go on it. All right, so that was that. All right, without any, there's him putting giving the vaccine without any gloves on. All right, and I saw somewhere, she looks sick to me. All right, let me just get out of there. Let me just get out of this. This is the tweet that I want to focus. All right, somewhere it's a Canada Access or something saying that she's showing her her muscular figure. I was like, what the hell? Am I seeing the same thing? Okay, I don't know. Okay, I don't know how it is in the UK, but in America, gloves are only mandatory if they are coming into contact with infected body fluid. What is blood? What is blood? All right, isn't they put the needle on you, the blood come out? Okay, only hands washing and use sanitizing hand gel is required, but of course if they want to wear gloves, that's cool too. Okay, I'm not a nurse, I'm not in the medical field, so I don't know, so she must know more than I do. Okay, but we have a shortage of material over here. Wearing the gloves will require changing into a new pair each patient. Again, this is in the US 2 of 2. All right, so I don't know anything about that. All right, now both my doses, the vaccinators did use gloves. Me too, they use gloves too. They sanitize their hands though. They did that too. Okay, they did not use glove. I will get fired if I administer vaccine without using glove. It's an invasive procedure that may cause bleeding. That's it. Okay, the bleeding part. That's the thing. If you have a small cut of yourself, let's say this person has AIDS, for instance. I'm just saying. I'm not saying she does, okay? If any, you just don't know, okay? You know, you have a small cut. The blood touched your blood, and that's the end of things, okay? I thought the same thing. No gloves, no uniform, and he looks like enough. And this is the thing that I was saying in video 1. You probably seen it a couple days ago. Is that they're putting things out, trying to cover up one bed PR after PR, and then the squad is finding out more stuff about the PR. All right, that's another one. The squad is just bashing it. All right, why are you not wearing gloves? Why all of a sudden you're doing it? Why did you go to Scotland when you didn't get vaccinated? And all of this, and you weren't walking with a mask when you were in Scotland. All of that. All right, she legit looks like a mannequin. Okay, I was thinking the same. Haha, job, warrior job. All right, next tweet. Okay, this is the thing. If some of you haven't seen it, that the secret meeting, and they don't want people to scare it.
In this car driving into Hollywood Palace today is the former Prime Minister Gordon Brown, who just this month launched a new campaign to reform Britain and offer an alternative to independence. Kensington Palace confirmed to Channel 4 News the meeting today took place, saying the Duke of Cambridge was listening to community views on the issue of independence. The First Minister, Nicola Sturgeon, also met Prince William, but he hasn't met with any other Scottish political leaders. One senior SNP source told us tonight the Duke's secret meeting with Gordon Brown would appear to be evidence of coordination between the Unionist campaign and the royal family. What was said in both meetings is unknown, but that these were the two political leaders Prince William chose to meet while in Scotland heightens the expectation that another referendum is coming down the line. In this car driving into Hollywood Palace today.
This guy looks so goofy here to him. But anyway, Prince Harry's sleep at night is a distraction from the fact that Prince William met with Gordon Brown, who is against Scottish independence. Okay, so this is the thing the squad were putting. Alright, this is what they were trying to avoid. Alright, Prince Harry slept at night is a distraction from the fact that Prince William met up with Gordon Brown, who is against Scottish independence. That was the thing they were trying to avoid. All right, Prince William met secretly with Gordon Brown at Holyrood Palace today to discuss Scottish independence and what will be a clear breach of their political neutrality. Royal seems to be working with the Unionists. No campaign. See Channel 4 News. Okay, we're asked not to broadcast photos of meeting. All right. Okay, if Harry did what William did, there will be hell to pay. Okay, hypocrisy, royal politicians, scandalous as usual. They do no wrong. Okay, he lives in a different time zone. How dare he sleep at night? All right, next tweet. All right, so I'm sorry, but I just saw someone saying rip to tampon, thinking he was Betty's husband that passed. Some people really don't know who's who in that family. Reminded of a Ninja blog where I saw someone asking if Baldy was Harry's father. Oh my God. Okay, I saw someone with the same rip comment. A lot of people do not know who is who, lol, and the troll were mean to me to Meghan for saying she doesn't know much about the royal family. I don't blame them. That was me 4 or so years ago. Yep, I didn't know anybody that much. Alright, OMG, I'm cracking up so much. Okay, that so-called royal family turned out to be completely clown show, coming from an educated, cultural, humanitarian background. Those are probably the worst people Meghan has ever met or had to deal with her entire existence. So glad she escaped with her life. Okay, I saw that too. I saw another one where a little boy didn't know who Willie Leaks was until his mom told him that was Prince Harry's brother. I think I shared that one with you. LOL, yes. Just yesterday, someone said their kid asked if he was Harry's dad too. I cannot. Oh my God, the kids. You see, this is the thing here. The Generation Z, what would you call the generation after the Generation Z kids? What would you call them? All right, so yeah. All right, let's see here. We all know Prince William looked almost as old as his father, but damn, why did it take her so long to get it? What is that? Okay, more likely William is in the over 40 category and Kate is still under 40. Imagine the whining of she was vaccinated ahead of others the same age. He's actually 5 months younger than her. Oh my God, people just laugh. Okay, I bet they got them months ago and the special delivery and they only just released the photo. Huh, that's another way of looking at it. Try not to laugh. Oh my goodness. What? She's older than Willie too? Actually, Kate is older than William. She did want to overshadow her husband, lol. God bless them. Morel, you are people. Alright, let's go to another one. British changing name. Did anyone flip out about erasing history when the royal family changed its name from Saxe-Coburg to Windsor in 1917? When I saw that, I just bookmarked it. Okay, they don't teach you that in your English history class. We have a whole documentary special on PBS about the Windsor, and they always start with the fact. You do know that Prince Albert was German. Prince Albert. Who's Prince Albert? Okay, Prince Albert of Monaco. Is that the one? Okay, I'm not sure, but let me shut my mouth. I don't know. This comment makes no sense. He wasn't saying he just found out the fact that he just asked about the social reaction. But to be fair, we have a lot of history to get through in school. Okay, beats me. I can't think of any more British than members of houses of Saxe-Coburg and Gotha and Schleswig, Holstein, Sundberg, Glucksburg getting married. Damn. Alright, don't forget the on Gotha. Okay, too many freaking names. Alright, too much for me. Alright, so I saw this. I thought it would be something easy for me to go through, but it goes on. Maybe something for me to look on my own. Alright, let's see. Let's look at this. I have 2 more and then that will be the end of that. Definitely iconic. Look at this. Let's look at some pictures. Oh man, she's killing it. And the thing is that each clothes that she wears, and she knows how to walk it. She knows how to walk it. And those clothes that she wears goes with her figures very well. Look at that walk here. There was one, I forgot, where was that? Yeah, let me not even bring it. Look at this one. You see how she composed herself with that also? And there's this, the way she composed herself also. Each clothes, she have a different way of posturing in it. All right, and there's this one too. This is nice. I'm looking at the window right now. It's sunny, and all weekend it was rainy. All right, there's more clothes here. There's that. And there's this also. Is that the one where she closed her own car door? And there's this. And there's that. Man, she knows how to kill with those clothes. I don't know if I'll be able to wear that. Okay, quit literally go. Look at that one. Yeah, look at this. She zoomed on that only. That's the one I saw. She's like, yep, she's killing it. All right. Yes, a modern woman. All right. So that's that. That's 70. I skipped a couple of them that were not too much. So I'm up to date. So I started video 1 with this. So I'm ending this with that. This is for the 29. All right. The Nigerian. This is a late Professor Felicia Aderoy, who wrote the Nigerian National Pledge in 1976. She died on May 1st, 2021. Her death didn't make headlines and was void of national honor and recognition. Okay, may her soul rest in peace. We tweet to celebrate her. Alright, so I started my very first tweet with her, and I'm ending the tweet with her. That's for the day. That's how much tweet that I did for that day. So my next video will be I think I have one more. Let's do one more for. Alright, so there's this one here. That TMZ tweet went like this. So I'm gonna stop on this one. LOL, it's true. We were on top of it right away. Yep. Alright, girl, it was beautiful. The comments though. Okay, it pleases me. Alright, were they forced to take it back, or do you mean just the general what the F from the people? I want to make sure I didn't miss something. Okay, or really, did they remove the article? Never trust DMZ. Okay, it's true. It sure did, haha. Okay, that's because the squad were on top of it. All right, the minute the thing came out, people were start bashing it, tear it apart. All right, so that's it with what is it? It was May 30th. May 29th video bookmarks that I did. All right, May 29th, 2020. So I'm done. So now I'm gonna go to, I don't know, video number 4 is gonna be for some of the tweets that I bookmarked yesterday. So please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share, and check your notification. And I have a link, a PayPal link, if you want to help support this channel. And those who have donated, thank you. I appreciate it.